Hello and welcome back to Labyrinth of Touhou 2. So this time we'll be moving on to the actual dungeon. So, okay. So this is the inside of the great tree. The green area seems to stretch out forever, a forest within a tree. I suppose it wouldn't be too hard to find a small forest growing inside such a huge tree, but actually seeing it with my own eyes, it feels like all I can do is shake my head and laugh. I bet I'll have a stupid grin on my face for the next 3 days while I remember this before I go to bed. Really? For me it's also normal, it's kind of disappointing. Yep, find one mysterious super huge plant, you get all fired up to go inside. All it's waiting for you is a forest with a lot of soil and grass. Something that makes no sense from the outside, but what's inside it makes way too much sense. It would have been better if there was a place with boiling magma or some kind of space-like atmosphere, or something else appropriately crazy. Spare me for that, please. Oh yeah, we'll be seeing that later. Foreshadowing. Spoilers. Remy and Mercer, how do I put this? Extremely experienced instance. Perspective is much different from ours. As the bastions of common sense, we have to do our best to keep them in line. I don't mind if you want to be a bastion, but you better be as helpful as one in battle. I was just temporarily overawed by the sight of this place. Of course I'll be helpful in battle. My skill is nothing to scoff at. My skill is plain to scoff at. That'll be anything more than liability. Can I go home now? No. Nah. You, a grown man, want to leave behind frail and defenseless young ladies and return by yourself? What a heartless person you are. Who exactly here qualifies as frail and defenseless young lady again? What are you trying to insinuate? Nothing. You're reading too much into it. Alright. So, yeah. Now that we are into the party, I'll wait till we're in battle to talk about it. Yeah. So starting off, everything is sort of black, and you have to go explore your way around. And of course it looks like from the start that the stairs are just right there, but of course they're not. That's something you need to learn in this game. Everything appears to be close until it's not. Normally going towards something, directly towards it, is the wrong way to go. Oh, wow. Okay, so here you have options. Escape. You lose 3 TP, but you immediately 100% escape the battle, unless it's a boss battle. Then it does nothing, it won't allow you to escape. We'll talk about TP when we leave the battle. Concentrate. Focus your mind so you spend a full turn. It lowers your action bar down to 5,000. I'll talk about action bar in a second. But it covers MP based on your mana recovery. Form change. You can move your party around, so I could move him to back lines if I want, but in the back lines you can't fight. But you do recover HP and MP based on your HP and MP recovery rates. Attack is a normal attack. If you have higher magic, it does one based on your magic. You do one that's, if you have higher base attack, then you do one based on your physical attack. Of course, it does next to no damage. So you want to use spell cards. As I kind of went over all of them, let's see some of them in battle. That's pretty strong. Alright. We don't have any good attackers currently. So, here we got 10 money, 8 experience points, and a tanned hide. That's the first material. Okay. It wasn't too bad because of all of you. I couldn't do much at all. Manage one way or another, but it gets pretty rough when they start attacking us. It'll be best if we take the initiative and use spell cards to take all the enemies out before they attack. Not like I can do that either. Well, if we take damage in battle, recover after we're done with it. It's okay, don't worry. Right then, let's go and keep the beat down. Alright. So, what I just mentioned there is TP. Once your TP runs out, you will go back to Jinsokyo, which means you leave the party. Of course, you can't actually lose any players or characters. You always just have to go back. You can go back at any time. It always fully recovers you for HP and MP. Oh crap, I forgot those stuff. But anyways, if you take damage, it'll always be recovered at the end of battle. However, it'll reduce your TP. I'll talk about resting when you get done with this. So that was the first run inside the tree. Enemies sure hit hard in battles. We should aim to defeat them all before they can hit us. However, if we go all out like that from the beginning, we'll run out of gas quickly. Well, it can't be helped for now. We're not used to exploring after all. So recruit new members, get stronger, become lucky, and chip away. Our exploration area will become a little by little wider as well. I guess all we can do is keep going at it. And, by the way, for some reason, it feels like the enemies aren't targeting us equally when attacking. Am I just imagining things? No, they're not. Enemies tend to attack characters that have an easier time reaching. Characters in the front of the party will be targeted more often. Conversely, characters in the back will be targeted less. Them two have more HP, Remy and Marissa have less, so put Remy and Marissa in the back. Oh, well said, Corinne. We'll be relying on you. Okay, what that's talking about is, so the reason I put Rinosuke and her in front is because the ones to the leftmost will always get targeted with more priority. Doesn't mean they'll always be hit first. Trust me, you'll be really mad late game when you put all your tanks up front and then the person on the rightmost gets sniped by a random attack and you lose the battle. But okay, so resting, you recover all your MP using you get 2 MP back per 1 TP lost. If you run out of TP, it goes down to 0, and you don't get any more MP after that. You don't fill up to full. You only fill up how much you have left. Though you can still battle with 0 TP. Once you reach 0 TP, once you finish the battle, you obviously end it and you go back. And if you don't run out, if you fill up your mana or your MP, then you obviously stop losing TP. What's that over there? Oh, if it isn't Remy, Marissa in the second-hand shop owner too. Hey, we ain't no extras over here. What will all you be doing entering this place as a group? Could ask the same thing. What are you doing here? As for usual, we're doing the usual. As for us, we're doing the usual. Sticking our neck in trouble because it looks interesting. Ah, yes. That was entirely what I expected. Remy and Marissa really do give off that impression to everyone else, huh? Anyways, enough of that. What about you? You don't seem to be the sort to stick your neck into this mess. Well, I mean, she's been the protagonist in how many games now? She's totally the person that'll do that. It's not like I came to this place because I wanted to. Lady Yuko got really excited since this gigantic tree appeared. She was feeling really bored. She was going on and on about she wanted to give this place a visit. She kept telling me the journey to become a worthy swordsman begins with a search for your appropriate sword, which will also polish your skills. So Yomu, go look for a sword in that tree, and so on. So you're trying to imitate. Were you trying to imitate Yuko's voice just now? Ah, did it sound like her? Not really. Anyways, you came here to do as you were told then? Of course not. No one would cater to Lady Yuko's every whim. Besides, I've already had my Ryu-kaken and Hakuroken. I just happened to come here to kill some time, enjoying the cool atmosphere and return to Hakugayu Koro after. The garden still needs clean. Ryu-kaken and Hakuroken? Those are 2 swords you carry with you, the long and short one? Yes, they're both very good swords. If we aren't seeing things, your short sword, the Wakizashi, is nowhere to be found. No, I've left it around here. Huh? No, oh wait, that's impossible. What, really? My Hakuroken's gone? What? No way. Sorry, I'm not gonna roleplay that much. You know, for a swordsmaster, you to not be able to keep up with eye on her swords, you may still be a provisional swordsmaster, but it's still pretty embarrassing, don't you think? No, it's different. It was really there just a moment ago. This can't be happening. Where's my Hakuroken? Well, good luck. Wait, please look for it for me. Sorry, I can't do. We got places to go. Where is it? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find it. We need Yomu on our team after all. So, speaking of characters we want on our team, let's go over tier list, because that's what we need to do when starting any game, right? Not really. But I might as well. So, I mentioned that some characters have more uses than others. Of course, what is this item? Piece of heart. Right now, we don't have very many characters, so obviously we're going to be using all of them. But eventually, once we start getting more, we'll find that some are useful and others aren't. For starters, let's talk about Rinosuke. He's what I would call a F tier. AKA, as soon as we can get rid of him, we're probably going to. He has a half-decent buff, but that's about it. His heal is fairly bad, and his stats aren't good enough to do much other than tank. And even then, there's much better tanks than him. Kaine, I guess, is, she's A tier. Her buff stat is actually great. With both an attack and magic buff, she's actually really good. So she's a great support late game. She has a lot of tanky stats, much more than Rinosuke. And she has, of course, her buffs hit the whole line, not just one person. Hey Mamu, over there. What? Yeah. I'm jealous. So jealous. If it isn't Parse, why did you leave the underworld to come here? It's not like I like to go out. I was on the upper tier of the underworld when all of a sudden massive hoot sprout forced and stretched under the bomb of hell, blocking the way back down. I had no choice but to go up instead. Really, how can such people carry on their life up here with such a bright light shining down there? This? Oh, I'm so jealous. See, must have took a toll on you. Oh, I thought you came out here to attack humans. That's good, that's good. I just about exterminate you. There's something I wanted to hear. About. What's this great tree? Since when did something like this become enshrined on the surface? We don't know either. It's grew like crazy here all of a sudden. Just a little while ago. It was really surprising. That's it. I thought of something good. And how about it? It looks like every yokai has been coming to this tree. After all, it looks pretty interesting. Every yokai. How interesting it sounds. Oh, I'm so jealous. I know, right? I see, that's how it is. We're planning to scale this tree to do something about it. Wanna come along? With this tree and its roots going all the way down to the depths of the underworld, onto this tree, who waltz around like this, waltz around like they own this place in yours, and all these yokai inside enjoying themselves. Don't you want to beat them all up? Just quit. I've come here just a little while ago, and I'm still being jealous of the light that shines so brightly on the surface. So yeah, we can't recruit her either. Wah, sad. So, time to do some more exploring. Oh no, we can't go over there quite yet. Don't worry, we'll be able to in a minute. Yeah. I completely forgot the optimal way to explore. However, I figure we might as well go talk to this character over here. So I'm trying to get everyone that I can. Though we probably should have gotten our actual first recruitable character at some point. Wah, what's that? That's a crying voice. I guessed as much. Wah. Oh, it's the cursed tool this time. The human part, at least. Hey, don't you always have an umbrella with you? Let me explain. It's not with me because, let me guess, since humans aren't surprised by you anymore, at your usual place you decide to try your luck at the Great Tree. You wanted to surprise someone here, but the monsters beat you black and blue, and your umbrella got stolen instead. The bruises make it easy to guess. Oh, nailed it. I don't get it. She's an umbrella Tsukumogami. No? How can she still be here crying when they took her body away? Help me out. Get back my umbrella from these monsters. No way. No way. If your umbrella is stolen, do you know where it is now? I don't know. That's even more annoying. Alright, we have to get that umbrella back if we want to recruit her. Not that she's any good, but we'll talk about that once we recruit her. I mean, she does have uses. Oh, nice. That's another equip. Magic this time. Alright. So as you can see, I forgot to mention the encounter rate. It's increasing quite fast, honestly. I didn't expect it to increase that fast. But yeah, every single time you take a step, it increases a little bit. And that's the percent of you having encounters. I've had encounters at 10%, I've had encounters at 2%, and I've had encounters at 95%. Alright, what is this? You would be? That voice is... Hello, it's been a while now. Well, if it isn't Aya, what are you doing here today? Never mind, you Crotango love these kind of scoops. You're always there when you can get scandal-like articles, even more for this kind of news story. Truth is, I wanted to come here even earlier. I was preoccupied acquiring information for another bit of good news I'd heard, which ended up delaying my investigation quite considerably. What's the big deal with being behind schedule? Delay means the rest of the Crotango's reached here before I did. They are probably at the floors above me right now. That what they have will be hard to make up. That's right. There's a lot of you paparazzi. Guess you lot have your own pressures. So do excuse me while I start my comeback rally now. I've got some catching up to do. She's all fired up. So yeah, we'll meet more characters like her that will only show up and then they'll disappear and we have to find them again. on higher floors. Just kind of giving you a sort of taste of what's to come. Ooh, okay, so we saw our first status, shock. As you saw, it halved the action bar. If I haven't mentioned it already, which I don't think I have, the action bar, it fills up at a certain rate. And let's go back. I don't. It fills up at a certain rate depending on your speed, and once it reaches 1,000, you get an action. Walk 200 steps, get an energy gem. The energy gem raises max HP, but I won't use it quite yet because I don't want to use gems right now, or really at all, pretty much. Alright. So I guess we might as well talk to her. I think she's over here. Oh, we'll find her eventually. But anyways, so yeah, once it reaches 1,000, it goes a little over due to stuff, but you get a turn. And shock obviously halves it, meaning you take less time to get your next turn. Alright, so we found some sort of tunnel. Actually, yeah, let's go over here first. So going through here, we can find tunnels, which give us these points, which you can jump back and forth across. Pretty useful. Remy, look, on the other side of the grove. Oh wait, oh that? On the other side of Remy's group's location was a mysterious black floating orb wandering aimlessly. What's there? Oh, that's Rumia. Are you okay that we can manipulate darkness? She collects the darkness around her and forms a bubble of darkness around her, but it seems to blind her as well. Quite the eccentric yokai. I wonder if she can still hear me from here. Hey, Rumia. What? Someone called? Oh, I bumped my head. I can't see in front of me. Ow, ow. Looks like she went somewhere else. That was predictable. Wait, I didn't know Rumia couldn't see when she was using darkness. Oh, by the way, if you press A, you can look at the map. Okay. Yeah, but we'll have to find her. She actually is on this floor. But before that, let's get our first party member, shall we? After getting through this fight. This should be it. Oh, yes it is. Okay, finally. Oh my. Hey Marissa, in front of us, isn't that a Tengu? Yeah, I think I saw that girl before. What was her name again? What? Where'd that Tengu go? I'm here. Oh, you saw me. How'd you get so close? I remember now. You're Momoji, one of Yoka's mountain guardians, aren't you? Being called a guardian is a bit too much. I'm just a part of the patrol. So what would a patrol Tengu be wandering around here for? The Great Tengu ordered us to investigate the Great Tree instead of patrolling the mountains. I wouldn't have come to this place otherwise. So aren't the Crow Tengu already doing that? That is quite likely, but they're doing so in hopes of getting their hands on a scoop first. I'm here because I happen to pull the short straw. Ah, I see. In any case, I'll be going back shortly. Humans from the village won't approach this tree, and strong humans and yokai are coming in for a bit of fun. It's more or less as the Great Tengu predicted. Oh my, going home so soon? Since you're already here, explore this place with us, you'll probably get more direct information that way, you know? I'm sorry, but my duties was only patrol. Besides, the Crow Tengus surely return with more information anyways. Though I don't know how accurate that information will be. Those Crow Tengus like to gossip way too much. What proof does anyone have that the information will be correct? Besides, this Crow Tengus only care about getting news before the other Crow Tengu for the next edition. Right. Compared to those crows, the information coming from, can't see that word, it's cut off by the screen. Very serious white wolf Tengu will be much more reliable, isn't that right? The Great Tengu told you that the Great Tree is a higher priority, right? I bet patrolling the mountains is a real bored job, especially after getting involved with a major incident like this. That's true. The Crow Tengus would probably prioritize making the newspaper over actually reporting any accurate information they get. They're pretty good at winning people over. The Great Tengu never did say make haste in your report, I guess. Putting things that way does have a certain logic to it. I'm willing to help you for a while then. Sweet. We're in your hands then, Momoji. So, Momoji Unubashiri. Shiri. For the time being, I'll stand by the human village. Call me for me there if you need my services. So yeah, that's how new party members work. They go to the human village, you have to go back to the human village and go put them into your party. For now, we'll just get this tunnel so we can come back over here, and then we'll go back and pick her up. So, oh, my party's getting bigger. Way to go, Mary. Mary doesn't come until post-game. Like, I haven't even unlocked her in my main file. What'd you just make me say? No, that was all you. Anyways, it's good to have more allies, but only 4 people can be in battle at once, yeah? Is there any reason to get more allies than that? Of course. So I kind of mentioned in the backlines that you get MP and health back. So this up here is the backlines. What do you say we level up? Oh, we don't have enough EXP to level up yet. Oh no. Okay. But yeah. And so we're gonna put Momoji on the front lines, 'cause she's a good tank. Anyways, Momoji I put as like a B class character. I said, what is it? Rinosuke, he's an F. Terrible. K9, I don't care how you pronounce her name. She's like A. Reimu's definitely an S. Her attacks are absolutely terrible. Her heal's pretty bad. But simply put, her defense boost, maximum MP up, HP recovery up. So yeah, that increases recovery rate. Maximum MP, that obviously increases maximum MP. Doesn't fill up though. You'd have to rest. Like, let me just show you. See, boom, we lost 2 TP but gained that much MP back. But yeah, even despite all the pretty much everything being bad for Reimu except for her buff is just that good that it doesn't really matter, and she's good because of her buff, and she'll be used a lot. Don't worry, we're pretty much not ever going to be not using Reimu unless it's very late game for certain bosses. So yeah, and then lastly, Marissa is definitely a D tier. Pretty useless later on. Okay, so Expelli's cannon is a AoE wind attack. Hits physically. It's pretty strong. Okay. I think there's the point to run. We're getting pretty deep into the tree because I'm kind of skipping by a lot of stuff. Okay, great tree's leaf. Is this an Arumia one? What's that? Oh, that's a boss. That's a boss icon. Yep. It says level 3 on it, which means that's the challenge level. We'll get a reward out of fighting them at the challenge level. Like I said, you can level down. But if you level up, or if you go above it, it makes the bosses much easier. So, yeah, I don't normally fight bosses at their challenge level. I normally go quite above it, but you can if you want. Right. Marissa I said was D tier, and then okay, let's talk about Momoji. Right. So Momoji, physical attack that ignores defense partially. And then this one but only hits one target. This one hits all targets, and it's a strong wind attack. Momoji's out of the commission. Alright, so you don't lose TP in the backlines, even if you run away. So that's good for some things. We'll get to that more later. Alright, whoa, I'm really far in. Oh no, there's just Rumio's already here. Alright, huh? Oh, it's the red, white, and black white. Is that the only way you can remember us? We saw you over on that side some time ago. We followed you over here to the area. What are you doing? Nothing. This amazing thick thing came growing out all of a sudden. It seemed kind of cool, so I came over here to look. But, oh, that doesn't matter anymore. I wanted to ask you something. Do you have any manga meat? What? Manga meat. It's meat's attached to a large bone. It's so hard to chew on because it stretches so much. I played too much and now I'm hungry. Do you have 3 manga meat with you? Got quite the cheeky attitude asking us for something and being so rude about it. If you don't want it, then fine. I'll go to the human village to look around for you. Got some nerves to declare you human-eating ways in front of me. You know, I'm really good at exterminating you yokai. Didn't say anything about eating humans, no. I just wanted to look for a meal in the village. You've sure learned some really shady ways to deceive people. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to go look for her some food. And okay, we can finally level up. Here you can put in points. So let's like put in HP points for Reimu, magic point for Marissa, HP point for everyone else, except for no, Momochi gets an attack point. So of course, if we want, we can go to level up bonuses, switch out that, and add in magic. We'll be putting magic into Reimu for the start. Because, I mean, why not? She doesn't need to be tanky yet. We have enough tanks. And Momoji, she's good for attacking. Of course, when you level up, you also get skill points. Currently, we have 4. You can, the skill reset, as I mentioned, gets, kinda resets these points, so it's okay to just throw them away for now. Let's go back to the first floor. So we need to get these manga meats. That'll take a little while, but we do want to get them, because Rumia is pretty... We want Rumia, that's all I'm going to say. Alright, so I kind of went over Momoji over the course of many interruptions. Steadfast Ring. And so my grade for her is about a C. I don't know if it's C or D. Steadfast Ring, what does that do? Shock, plus 50. So it gives a bit of resistance to shock, which is going to be nice, since Momoji's going to be taking hits. Momoji has uses. This definitely fights where Momoji is useful. And there's definitely fights where Momoji is completely worthless. Especially in late game and the after game, I've had fights where I've had Momoji use her most powerful attack. I mean, she only gets 2 attacks. You don't ever get any more attacks unless you use subclasses. Powered up fully and all that, and it did nothing. It just did nothing. Okay, I'm gonna save and quit if this is not the manga meat. So that is like amazing. Like amazing items. However, that is not manga meat. We want that manga meat. Getting Rumia now is much more important than getting plus 36 in stats. Which is, yes, that's what those items did. That was items that increase every stat. So there was one that increased magic, one that increased HP, one that increased attack, defense, mind, and speed. And all of those were the plus 36 versions. As you know, I have plus 12 for, what is it? I have plus 12 magic on Marissa, and plus 12 HP on... Let me take that from you. Plus 12 HP now on Momoji. Thankfully, unlike adding extra MP, I know there is a manga meat here. Sorry for this. This is going to take a while. Let's just end the episode after we get the manga meat, eh? Seems like a good place to stop. I'll go explore what I have left to explore and get back the shock resistant thing when the episode's over. Anyways, yeah, let's just skip that for a second and then go over here and get the manga meat. I might grind a little bit more. I want to get to like, oh wow, that did a lot. Yeah, I want to get up a little bit. This better be manga meat. No, it isn't. Okay, I swear one of them had manga meat. Okay, now you just... I don't want to edit that out. But you just got to watch me ramble on about how much I want manga meat. And then nothing happened. And I didn't get it. And now I'm sad. Because I spent so much time doing nothing. And I recorded it all. Anyways. So after spending time that I could have been doing something, and then now spending time that I'm not doing anything, I'm going to actually go back and get this plus 36, or is it plus 24 actually? I don't know. Right, yeah, it's plus 24, I think. Alright. Oh no, it's plus 36, yeah. I don't know, I might mess this around with this a bit. You get the plus mind, I guess. Alright. Yeah, that's enough screwing around for me for now. Next time, we'll actually start getting into it. I know I've been talking like non-stop, but once we get into it, trust me, I'll be talking a lot less. I just have to start off explaining all the characters and what's going on, and the exposition will go away very quickly. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, see ya.